Welcome, I'm Will Forge, and today we will forge. Yes, Aaron, water test time exactly, that's the plan. I want to put the water into here. Now obviously this is still a desert because we can't select 150 objects and move them all at once, so this would take me like 2 days probably to slowly migrate over, so I'm not doing that. So in the meantime I'm doing this. Okay, so murky water. Let's, well, I've got this all sorted, so let's go ahead and make it correct. Nursery swamp. Oh, I think I have the water in the swamp separate. Weird perimeter floor, nursery, swamp plants. The water is in here because it had collision, because it was affecting AI. Okay, a few things to tell you about it before you use it. Okay, cool, go ahead. While you do, I'm also gonna ask you a question. Do objects that are set to no collision apply to the nav mesh whenever you bake it? Excuse me. Because I'm gonna have to rebake the nav mesh too. And whenever I do, it's gonna need to, yeah, basically, yeah. It comes with a white block underneath it to adjust depth, but isn't required if you have flooring underneath already. I do already have flooring underneath. And the flooring underneath, even though yours is opaque, right? This was my solution, it had these plants on top. It kinda worked, it was okay. In the fact that there wasn't anything better yet. This was like the best that was possible before. But then I had that sort of mud underneath there, you know, it was kind of nasty and gnarly and muddy, right? But you won't even be able to see that through it because the new murky water looks just really good. You can adjust the size and shape however you want. Okay, cool. It comes with a reflection volume. Hello, Clint, how's it going? I'm not doing too much scripting today because my brain is fried with all of the efforts I'm doing off stream. But I am doing, this is Bereft. I don't know, did you ever see Bereft? I think you saw Bereft, right? You hopped in whenever I was in Bereft. It's not copy protected, so feel free to edit it as you, okay, cool. So we're gonna set the nursery plants to it. But, oh yeah, does anybody know if it affects the nav mesh? Objects that are set to no collision, because I actually don't know. And there's a couple of objects I want to change to no collision while we're in here. Okay, right, set as working folder, that's what I want to do. And then I want to come up here. Oh, nope, I want to go this way. There we go. Prefabs. It's only 4 objects, but 3 minimum required. Okay, sounds good. And it's in here is murky water. Wait, I went way past him. There, murky algae water, look at that. Boom. What's with the area? Is the area related to something or just a thing? Oh, it's the reflection volume! Right, I don't have any reflection volume set up, so I actually do need to set those up to make it look right. So that's one of the things we'll do today. Because, yeah. I definitely need that. Okay, one of the things I needed to do is be perfectly aligned with this door. And actually, it's gonna make it look even more realistic. Because the water layer is gonna be like, yeah, look at that. Ooh, that's gonna be cool. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Does no collision affect the budget? So no collision, from what I understand, and all objects set to static can be used on no collision. So, from what I understand, it's only 4 objects with 3. Is that it won't increase your budget, but it kind of increases. It doesn't actually like give you back budget like you might think it would, you know. But what it does do is that when your budget is like reached or whatever, or exceeded, or anything that you do, like if you exceed the effects budget or whatever, your no collision objects won't apply to the collision, so they will actually sort of make it more efficient. That's perfect size without any editing, Lamau. I know that, well, I think it will be a little bit, because it's like, it's going just a little over right here. It's so close to the exact same size that I need, though. It's like ridiculous. Like basically I need it to end there on both sides, and then I'm gonna have a separate one, a smaller one right here, because right now I have a separate water field right here in my map. So I'll have to figure out exactly how to do a separate one. But yeah, it's basically just going to be another one underneath, because I'm pretty sure if I scale it just right, just have it slightly lower than the other one, then I'll just be able to make like one of these patches of green be like right over here. and make it look good where it doesn't look like a termination end, you know what I mean? Where they're like clipping on each other. But yeah, they're basically perfect. They're as close to perfect as you possibly could have gotten. But yeah, okay, just remember to ungroup and delete the white block underneath if you don't need it. Okay, what I might actually do, because I already have the water in place for my water, what I need to do, actually, I'm gonna move this back down and put it into position again, but just a second, I need to... Ooh, what am I hitting? Oh, I'm probably hitting like a weapon spawn or something. I just realized that I've got 2 water planes down here because whenever I built this, the water was still broken. Oh no, let me in! Let me in! There we go. Okay, for some reason it was like colliding with something and freaking out. Pretty sure that I have a lower water plane because the splashing was broken last season. If I can find it. There it is, I think. I'm confused. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into my folder. Water prefab is apparently a prefab? Okay, so I need to... Okay, apparently I prefabbed this. Let's grab that. And then we're gonna... Okay, something is... I don't know what's happening. Selecting the terrain underneath can be a bit finicky. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Like that white terrain is gonna be a little finicky, is that what you're saying? Or are you just saying in general just going underneath water is a little annoying? Okay, just remember to ungroup and delete the white. It's got over 100 bookmarks already. That's really awesome. There it is. There's the water that's under... No, that's not the water that's underneath the water. It's like pushing me back out. I just want to go under the water. Come on now. One of the main things that really bugs me is whenever this kind of thing happens. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do first. I'm selecting all of the... Grabbing this, going over... Gonna go to select all and delete all of the algae because the algae might be what's causing me to not be able to go through the water. No, it's just dumb. Okay, so I've got a water plane that's flat here. And if I go through it, yes, this is, I believe... No, it pushed me up! How did it do that? It pushed me up so fast, it was like a magic trick. I thought I was actually still under the water, and I was able to grab the lower water plane. What is happening? What happened to my lower water plane? I thought I had one. And now I'm just really confused. Did I already do this? Like, why can't I... Oh, wait, is this it? No, that's not it. You seeing this? You can't clip through water like you used to. It's a new bug with Season 5. Brilliant. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I know what I'll do. I have a better... I've got a solution. Hide that water. No, there's gotta be... There... Oh my god, this water is broken. Oh my gosh. Do you see this? Oh my. There it comes. It's finally back. But listen. This is not to... This diagonal over here is a separate water plane. This is a prefab. It won't... Oh no, it's letting me ungroup it. Remember earlier it didn't have that? Oh my gosh, that was so weird. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that back to make sure I didn't do something stupid, because like that, I'm serious. It was like... It was refusing to do that a minute ago. Okay, anyway. So now we've got 5 reactive water planes. I can hide that one. I can hide this one. If it will hide. I can hide it. Are you gonna... Are you serious? This one won't hide. Okay, apparently if I'm selecting it, it won't hide. Okay, and now I can finally delete the lower ones. There we go. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time. And this one I can just go to the side and grab it. Nope, 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 don't do that. Grab the one on the bottom. Because these are already the right height to splash. As if I'm not mistaken. So I think all I need to do now is grab your... I'm probably gonna pull just the algae part out, because I'm gonna have to put 2 reflection volumes, 1 for each side of the building, right? And then maybe even 4, but I'm pretty sure just 2 will work. And then, because this side of the building has a lot of shadows from the building, and this side of the building has a lot of shadows from these walls, because the light's over there. So I need to have 1 for each of these sides of the building. And then, And then I'm also, I don't need the white because I do have that down here. You can kind of see it through the water now. Where I've already got terrain down below it. And then, and I don't need the water because I just made it to where I've got the water already, and that's already the scale for what I need. So I think that in my particular case, your prefab is exactly what I need, but I also can just delete all of this and it'll make the work a little simpler because I already have the other stuff already done, which is good. But that also means that I can go and can select the water. They fixed that so you don't need to double stacking or pube hair off the ground to splash. Yeah, I know, isn't that awesome? I was really excited by that. Where is my... Okay, it's my X. So I'm going to take my X and I'm just going to apply it to this one's Y, apparently. And that should make them the exact same width. And so if I place them inside the ground together, I just need to find the exact right spot. Let's nudge it vertically. Oop. Nope. Nope. Let's see. I think it's a 9. So how did you do it? I see that there's a very slight flickering here because it's too close. Is it 0.02 lower than the water? What'd you do as your height? Is that good, do you think? Or should I put a little bit of a clear water effect over the top? There's sort of one already, I guess. And actually, do you think I should put a few of these scaled down so I can put... Because look at it. If I do your way, right? But I do it to where there's like this one over here, like this. And I scale it this way, I can put a whole lot of it around the edges. Like in that original piece of work of art that you had originally shared whenever you were inspired to do it. But to be safe, let's see, I don't know, it's up to you, but to be safe to 0.1 above the terrain flat for the water plane. Okay, I put 0.02 above it, so I could do that. I could still do that. But what do you think? Should I do something like this where I've got like more, like I can do like 2 of these planes? But I don't know how they're going to work at the edges, like how they're going to mix together. They might not overlap well. So that'll be the question, is if it would be a good idea to do this or not. Really up to you. Yeah, it's going to be... let's see, it's got the right width already. The y-axis is already correct. Let me stick it in the right spot. And actually, it's the width of the water, and the water might actually be in the ground a little bit. Okay, yeah, it clearly is. Okay. So then I got to go down... And then I've got to come over here. I like how since this is a no collision object, it's really easy to place. Let's see. However, you need to edit it to fit it exactly. The reason why I didn't copy protect it. Yeah. So what do you think? If I do that kind of thing, because then it'll increase the amount of the algae part. And of course I still have to bake it and everything, because the lighting is going to make all of this look even nicer. And this is above the water right now. Okay, I need to... Oof, I don't know if I've... Water plane reactive. Uh-oh. I've gone and lost my selection. Let me see. Water plane reactive. Water plane... Oh, this is the one by the water, I mean by the door. This is this flat one. It doesn't need to splash, so I just left it. In fact, if it splashed, it would splash into that room if it was even possible. So yeah, I only copy protect trees because it's so many objects in grouping. Yeah, that's true. But let me know if I missed any messages, by the way, because I definitely, there's a lot of it. There are a lot of messages, so let me know. Grab selected. So this is the scaled one, right? I'm going to turn off the other one just for a second so we can see it. I'm going to go here and I'm going to go down on the vertical axis until I can see the water above it. And I will go I'll go 0.3 below the water just to be sure. And then I want to see what this looks like. Yeah, see, that looks amazing already. And I haven't even set up reflection volumes correctly. Okay, the water... Oh, I see. This is why you were saying to be careful, put it below, because right now, because it's splashing, it's the rippling effect of the water is making it render below the plane. So bare minimum, I've got to go lower than I currently have it. Let's see, I only copy protect it, see, be sure to test it in machinima mode for Spartan's height. That's a really good point. I don't need to be like super, like, you know, deep, but I definitely want it to be somewhat deep. Let's do 5 and see if that... Actually, I'm gonna get in a vehicle too. Oh, wait, I gotta make that appear, don't I? Okay, this is definitely not clipping through the terrain. But I don't know if it will with it might have a minimum and a maximum. And the minimum and maximum might be determined by something that a vehicle will affect more heavily. So let me make sure. It looks good already, and it's not even implemented fully. I know, right? It already looks nice. Like, look how the swamp, look how much it brings up the swamp's look. It's amazing. I need to add some lily pads, because actually swamps, oh, I am at, yeah, look at it. It's clipping through because of the, okay. So players don't make it clip through too much. But whenever a warthog goes through it, it's a little bit more of a ripple. Okay, so I do need to bring it even lower. This is all pretty good experimentation. I bet it is a world volume splash limit of like ripple limit of like 1, like you already were saying. And I bet that is like, cause that sounds like something that you would probably go like, how much do we want to ripple? I don't know. Make it max out at 0.1. You know what I mean? And then that would be a good way to of doing it. Let's see. And with the rain effect over there, oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so it is clipping. Okay, I need to test that then. Let's see. All right. So we'll grab that. So I bet that it's exactly like you said. I bet. There we go. I bet I gotta go down to 1. So I was kind of going a little bit slow, like down below 0.1. There we go. And then that will give me probably exactly what I need. And if it's not that exactly, then you'll know too, because if it turns out it'll clip really badly with. Nope, it's perfect. Look at that. Oh wait, there it goes. Oh shoot. How much does it ripple? Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. I have bad news, Aaron. I think the prefab is going to be doing this too. Then you need a vehicle-ready version. And the reflect volume is there to make the water slightly darker and pulls all reflections from nearby structures. It didn't occur to me until I was placing it that would be a thing. And I hope that you are alright with that. No, just move the plane up. Well, the plane is currently... the water is rippling down and clipping into the plane. If I move the plane up, it'll clip worse. So I've got to move it lower, not higher. So I'm going to try it at 0.2 lower than the water. And see how... And this will probably be overkill. Let's see. It's whenever you turn around and go opposite directions, whenever the ripple effects are already going one direction, and you turn around and go the opposite direction, that starts like being extra ripply, and that's whenever it becomes really vertical ripples. Okay, yeah, this is definitely overkill. This has solved it. So you can kind of see how like it's no longer clipping through, it's just having the ripple effects on top, which makes it look more correct. And now, if I... because I've got it basically, I think the water plane itself, or were you saying move the water plane up? Oh, you said move the plane up, not the terrain. I thought you meant the other way around. I understand now. Whenever you said plane, whenever you said move the plane up, I thought you meant the flat terrain piece, and I thought it was called a plane piece for some reason. I'm dumb. It is vehicle ready like water already. It's just up to the user how deep it is. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So this was clipping through. Let's go just to point to the difference between them being 0.11. Yeah, and see if that is just enough to make it to where on this particular map it won't like it'll ripple effect enough, but it'll ripple effect, but it won't clip. See if that's enough, because I intentionally did overkill because I wanted to see if the overkill would actually solve it. It does, and then this is too much. Grab. And then we just gotta see... Whoop. If you're wondering why I included a reflection volume, it is so it makes the water ripples super bright and the water goes a tad darker. Nice. Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing what that's gonna look like whenever I'm done. I'm trying to find what's in the middle, or like the a good value here that's like just right for letting it ripple a whole lot, but then not yeah, see, it's clipping through right there. Did it? There it was again. I'm trying to see if I can reduce. That's not what I meant to do, and I don't know why I just did that. That was weird. This tiny bit of water effect on the edge, below, you know, separate from the thing. I'm trying to reduce that as much as possible while maintaining the clipping effect better. But it's not like it's like a huge deal. I'm just trying to use that as my sort of like my parameters, I suppose you could say. Let's see, because I would rather not have to art a whole lot to hide that, and it's gonna be like grassy and stuff like that, so I am gonna art it a little bit. I'm gonna probably change some of these hills to be more rough rather than being perfect circles later. Okay, I think this might be enough. Nope, I saw one. Alright, I think it's just 2. I think it's just 0.2. The difference between the height of the two needs to be 0.2, or else there is a bit of clipping between two, not super bright. Let's see, and if you're wondering why I included a reflection volume, you're right, yeah. Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing what that's going to look like whenever I get the reflection volume in, because this looks already really good. There we go. And I'm not crazy, like this did make it to where there were no clip-throughs, right? Yeah, it definitely did. Oh my god, this looks so good. It makes the ripples on the top of the water look better. Oh no. Oh shoot. That was some clip through. What the heck? Is it really whenever I stop? Oh my god, it's whenever I stop. That's what it was this whole time. Whenever I'm moving and then I stop in a vehicle, it's enough of a ripple that it goes down below the plane. I mean the terrain. Welcome for this. Yes, it looks amazing. I can't wait to like get it like fully implemented. I'm gonna put it. I don't know what their actual effect is. This is kind of stuff that if they had it in the description, right? That to where it says exactly how much the water will ripple, right? They know this amount. They put the value into the shader that it's using, right? I think this is enough right here. I think this might be more than enough. Yeah, see how it's like rippling on the edge there? That ripple on the edge is definitely not coming down and hitting this other one. And it's definitely rippling significantly less than that difference. Yeah, okay, that kind of tells me... I didn't realize I can actually measure it off of that. Because I can see how much the ripple is going up and down there compared to where the terrain, the flat terrain is. I think I can go a little bit closer than I am right now. Like right now I'm at 0.3 difference, and if I go here, let's see. I don't know, what were you saying? You're over for this? That looks good to me. Yeah, I like it too. I think I can get a little bit closer though. Just a little bit closer. I'm at 0.3 difference. I think I can probably get to like 0.04 closer-ish. Maybe even 0.06. I'm not 100% certain. But I'm gonna try this last bit, and if it clips through again, then I'm just gonna go right back to where it was. Yeah, see, I didn't see any clipping that time. It was just because of this edge. You know, I can see on the edge where it ripples. I can see it. Oh, it did just touch. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to. Yeah, that was. We're gonna go with where I know it worked, and we're gonna keep that. That sounds good. Right there. The 0.9, which is the 0.3 difference between the water level and the lower area. And now I'm thinking about raising my water level. But this is the other thing I want to do is, well, I mean, obviously I've got to finish up my algae. But these things, I want to set these to no collision, so you can just walk right through them. Because they're in the, I want them to be visibly there, like visual coolness, but I don't want to do I don't want them to like impact the actual gameplay too much. You know what I mean? I just realized the lily pads, I can put them where the seams look bad between these surfaces because of the way I'm like scaling them to fit the scene. If I scale them to fit the scene and then I just set them to be, let's see, grab selected. Like if I go over, actually let me go over here and scale and duplicate it so it'll just be right next to it and perfectly aligned. Nice. Right? Okay, so if I take this and I scale it in, and I bring it over here. Maybe I need to go a little bit wider. There we go. Back to where it was, but just move it in. Then I have a clipping spot over here. I actually like this plane is like really simplified over here. So I'm actually gonna make this one be the one that's one higher. And I don't think this is gonna make it clip through. There we go. Yeah, that looks really good. Okay, cool. And then this puts a whole lot of, ooh, that's nice. It's like a little like area where it's collecting. That happens a lot in swamps. Where it like collects into the little groove. Over here is nice and clear, which is a little strange, but that's okay. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, that seam is a little iffy. But yeah. Test reflections? Oh yeah, I should do that. I don't think I've baked reflections on this map at all. Oh, like I don't have reflection volumes on this map at all. Because I was like, yeah, that's gonna be art phase, and I gotta still bring it to the new map. So I baked reflections, but that only baked like for the reflections of the snow. You know what I mean? Oh man, the snow all looks so much nicer. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's not all repeating pattern, and I haven't even used the new snow pieces, like the snow hills that are like a slightly different white. But like, this looks so nice. Oh man, I'm excited. Okay, anyway. Okay, so I need this section too. I need to like make a really tiny one. And I hope that doesn't make like the algae look completely different. But I need to make one that's like this big. And that I have to rotate. So I might end up having to find a different object, but I don't think I will. I think I just need to figure out a way to make this look nice here, which this one might end up superseding the others. We'll see. See, like that isn't bad as long as I can find a place where I can clip that one's texture off. You know what I mean? Like here-ish. Wouldn't be terrible. Let me see. It's got to go down to like there. So basically, I have to pick one of these. It's going to be the one on top, and the other two need to be. Let's see. Well, let's grab all three of them and set them back to the same height, right? And then we will go over here. Grab this one. I think is the original one. I think this is the one I need to put at the bottom. So it actually needs to be 8, 8. 8, 8. Yeah. And then I need this one, or no, this one to be 8, 9. What are you guys saying? What are you doing in my swamp? Yeah. What are you doing in my swamp? That was my best impersonation. There you go. You're welcome. Let's see. I think this is gonna be 8, 9. And then this one is gonna be just regular. Yeah, that one. 0.9. Let's see if that looks good. But also test it with a ghost, and if you have one, because different vehicles have different clipping heights. That's true. That's true. Don't use the snow clumps. Yeah, no, you're right. Chillu Cat, hello, welcome. I don't know what that Chill W Cat might look. Kick isn't working again, so I have. Oh, that's a YouTube one anyway. Okay, all right, cool. I can click on the YouTube one and go see what that looks like. Oh no, I gotta mute this. Let's see. Oh, nice. It is a cat in a box. Very nice. My Kick, look at this. Kick is doing this again. I've restarted my computer and like redone things and stuff like that, trying to get it to clear. I don't know what's going on. I think I just need to clear my computer's like cache, like my internet cache. Okay, we do have a ghost somewhere, but this is like perfectly above the water. It's like hovering just on the top of the water, which is kind of cool. I kind of like that because it just looks really nice. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into that chopper and see what that looks like, because that spawns over here. And then we're gonna go get a ghost, and we're gonna get a mongoose. Alright, so this is the... Nice. So cool. This reminded me of a shrimping boat, that's why I went and put it over here, by the way. Even without a volume in here, you can see the water moving slowly. I know, it's really awesome. I guess I did technically bake lighting with this water on it, but it's not reflecting on the algae yet. That's the thing. Oh, nice. This is cool. This is just the right height. Look at that. Basically, since I haven't baked the lighting yet, the lighting isn't baking on the algae correctly yet, but it is baking onto the water with a global reflection volume up there. You know, the middle of the map. So it is getting some baking, but not perfect. So it's got some lighting baking, but it's not perfect yet. Okay, where's the ghost? There it is. So let's bring the ghost over there and see. The smaller vehicles can actually switch sides of the map, but the bigger vehicles, you're either on one side or you're on the other side. The tanks, you're either on one side or the other. Ooh, nice. See the hovering vehicles? They're just going to reflect on it, and that is really cool. When the reflection volume is set up, this is going to be, I think this is going to reflect even cooler. But it already has like the ghost, like the orange glow, and then like in the middle there's that like one big glow, or there's like that one like really bright glow, and then on the side, the rest of it has like this ghost-shaped glow coming off the bottom. It's really cool. And the way it's reflecting is like really cool. Yeah, this is awesome. I like it. Yes, 10 out of 10 prefab for sure. Let's see. Okay, so now I just need to clear up this seam, but like that can be a spot I put a whole bunch of like you know, lily pads. Over here looks a little iffy too. I can put a plant or a lily pad there too. Like, I don't mind putting a bush here either. You know what I mean? Like, I can have a bush just coming up out of the water. Like, I'm already in the plant life folder. This is a folder I can turn off whenever I bake nav mesh, by the way. That's why I've got it set up like this, which means that the water won't make a big old flat plane and all that kind of stuff, which I don't know, they might have fixed that with this season. Excuse me, I almost bit my tongue just now. I bit it on the side while I was sleeping the other day. Please put on the reflections we want to see. I know, right? Okay, yes, let me do that. First, let me grab this one last piece, and duplicate it to the other side of the map too, because otherwise we will have lameness. We need this over here, so that it also fits over here nicely. And we need to move it so that it makes sense with the other pieces. Okay, these other pieces are very, like a huge amount of algae on this side, so I need to find a way that makes sense and doesn't interfere with all of that algae. Maybe like something like this, where I've got algae that actually continues the pattern a little bit, but I can like put some lily pads there that will cover up the seams. Might work. I'll worry about that in the art phase, like perfecting it. Ooh, this side's awful. Never mind. I was gonna perfect it later, and I'm going to for sure, but this is just plain awful on that side. I need to bring this down. Ooh, that would be good. Yeah, look at that. Okay, well, I was hoping it'd be good, but it actually doesn't work over there. You know what? This doesn't have to be exactly straight, because I've got this natural terrain here blocking it off. If I turn it a little bit, then it'll make the lines clipping a little bit more naturally, and then I can like hide this with some lily pads. Yeah, I think that looks good. Yes, doesn't look as good. Yeah. As Wilco, did you try with other colors or patterns? Yes, doesn't work as good. 106 bookmarks. Nice. So like anytime that they, like right now I've got this desert sun in here, which is kind of orange. When I put it into the snow map, there's all going to be a little bit of a blue shift. So the color is actually going to look different. And because it's a blue shift, I'm probably also going to want to put, like, these are going to produce, like, yellow light onto it, which is going to kind of, you know, help that, like, help alleviate that, but, and make it feel more like a summery kind of locale. And so will these. And so I'm going to project some, like, orange light onto it that will counteract the bluish sun that the snow biome has. But in the end, yes, it will be a little bit different. All of this, by the way, is significantly reduced. You saw all of those little plant life objects that I had, the ivy patches. Ooh, okay, I apparently adjusted this wrong. The ivy patches that were in there at the very beginning were a little bit much, you know what I mean? There was a whole bunch of them, and they were affecting how... Oh, what the heck was that? They were affecting how many objects I'm gonna have to migrate over to the snow biome. Yeah, that looks good. It looks kind of strange there, but it actually kind of looks like kind of right. And I might just find another like really muddy terrain and put it in there sideways, just down at the bottom, and like clean that up. But anyway, the point is, because that is an energy barrier here holding the water back. You know, there's snow over here, but then there's an energy barrier here. I might actually be able to do the snow like that now, because I can make it to have no... I can I can make it to where this is the ground, and then I can put snow here, and make it even, like, tall, and, like, you'll just run into it, and it'll, like, your feet will clip into it, because I'll turn it on no collision. And then it'll just be like, yeah, okay, now let me bake it. Let me put some reflection volumes, as you guys were asking. Gameplay, not gameplay, it's in layout, but it's in lights. So there's the working folder, and I need to, I also haven't, this is not baked to the maximum number of lighting objects, by the way, because I was trying, because it's just still a block out. Generic light objects, reflection volume. Now, I did delete the one that you had, so I just realized I could have used it for having such a large scaled box already, so that was kind of dumb of me, but, you know, whatever. Okay, now I need to set the bottom, let's see. Nope, that's not it. Where's my scale? Oh, is it just... where's my volume? Boundary, there it is. It's just skipping right over it. Height, width, length. Oh, does it go in both directions? Oh, I'm dumb. It's one of those objects. Okay, so where should I put this? Right? Like right by where your face would be, right? Or maybe a little bit higher, so because vehicles are going to be coming through here a lot? What do you guys think? Grime's always in the same shape regardless of texture and choice. You choose. Yeah. That's anywhere, it's just a test. Yes. That is true. Why is it not letting me just do the red one? Why is it forcing me to go yellow? Oh, there it goes. What the hell? Okay, that is weird. Oh wait, we can we rotate these now, or... I thought... Am I wrong? I thought that we were going to be able to rotate these or something. I was hoping that that was a thing. I don't know why I thought that would be a thing, if that isn't a thing. Doesn't make any sense. Only OBBs. OBBs can rotate, yes. Why is it the X and Y are, like, wrong? Like, you see this? This is really weird. Oh gosh, come on now. Let me get the X. Okay, so should I guess I should go until they overlap in the middle and then use the reflection to... And then basically, let them sort of blend a bit in the middle there. Right? So... And do you think I should put this at the height of a player's face or the height of like a vehicle's third-person camera? What do you guys think? Like right around here for like a mongoose, maybe? That's kind of splitting the difference. That looks fine. Yeah, I'm thinking this looks good. You're right. I also think I should go out farther to like there. So that it gets, because these walls are probably going to be shiny whenever I get done, because they're going to be Forerunner structure walls, although I may put like algae on them and stuff like that, but anyway, like a grime layer. But the point is that they might be reflective in some way, so I'll probably make it that wide. And then I need to duplicate it this way, and then, why did I duplicate it that way? That was weird. I was clearly over here. That was really strange. I'm also going to go 0 that, so it's nice and centered. And I'm going to do the same thing to this one. 0 there. That means it's right in the middle of the map, this direction. Like it's right along the center line. And then I can bring this over here and hit those objects there. And that should... Wait, hold on. They don't overlap. Okay. I need this one to be wider. That makes sense. This side of the map is... This side of the building is wider. I don't know why I didn't think about that. And now I'll make sure that this is hitting correctly. getting all of the objects that are over there. And then this can go back to 0. And then, what is this thing? And my music stopped, guys. Let's turn it back on. Okay. So, this is overlapping. Yes, this is overlapping. Okay, this should work. And I think that these need to be on top, right? That's the new setting. Like, the global one is already on the lowest layer, and now you can say on top, right? Is active. Type prism. I forget what the differences are. Prism and sphere? I don't remember which of these is the correct one to use here. Blend distance. Parallax on. Add parallax correction to reflections from this volume. Intensity scale. Blend on top off. I don't remember what blend on top means exactly, but it's the new thing, right? So now it's saved. Lighting, nav mesh, audio, reflection volumes. Let's do that. Let's see. As well, did you try with other colors or patterns? Yeah, that's right. I was trying to see if... Was it that fast? Whoa. Whoa, that's nice. Oh my god. Oh, it's got the orange on it. Oh my gosh. Oh, nice. Look at the lights shining in there. Hold on. Oh my gosh, look at that. Jesus. That's even reflecting down there? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. This is so dope. The sunlight's hitting it correctly. It's making the algae the right, you know, it's like it's reflecting off the algae the way that it was supposed to, the way that yours was set up already. This is why I included my reflection volume. Yeah, exactly. Because you need to have a good reflection volume. Man, this is cool. Dun dun dun. Man, I want to get into a vehicle now. I want to drive around in a vehicle in it. See how it goes. Warthog it is. Oh man. That is a big old white reflection coming off of those hexes. That white surface, just like huge, bright platform, like wall in there. It's pretty dope. How bright that is. Wow, this is crazy. Myers canvas, never heard of it. I know, right? Man, this looks amazing. By the way, Aaron, I don't know if you ever saw it once I added these like treehouse things. Did you ever see these? With the plants growing on them and like the Oh, I just realized. These little stupid things are so cool. They're so cool and so annoying that whenever you try to clamber up onto this thing, sometimes you hit them and then you can't clamber. And that's why I didn't put a cable on this side, was because you had to jump across from there and then you had to jump across from there. And I was like, well, nope, not gonna put a cable on that side now. Not fixed. No collision. Oh man, this is gonna make these things so much nicer to climb onto. Think I'm gonna update the description to say it requires reflection volume gen and what the prefab includes. I agree. You should also include not to maintain the gap between the objects, so that whenever they ripple due to players running through them or vehicles, that whenever it does the ripple, it won't clip through. Maybe if you can find a way to fit that into the description as well, just so that, because you and I knew this kind of thing, we were able to like immediately jump in and go, let's test this thing because I think it's going to be a problem, right? But like, there are a lot of people out there who just won't know to even think about that. You know what I mean? Much less will they think of it. You know what I mean? Gosh, that looks so cool. The hex columns reflecting in there. Oh man, this is so cool. This map is gonna look really good whenever it's done. For a number of reasons. I honestly think this map is probably like Overlook, I think has a really good chance of potentially getting into like matchmaking, but I have like faith that this is gonna be in matchmaking one day. You know what I mean? Like whenever I'm making this one, I'm like, this one right here, This one I played on a little bit, and like it's fun, it's balanced. The only thing that they might not like is the switch that controls the ramps in the middle, because they might be like, nope, it causes a tiny bit of frame rate drop for like 3% of the population, so you can't have it, take it out. And I'll be like, and then I'll cry in a corner, and I'll make a static version where it doesn't actually move. This algae water looks like big sex on here. I know, right? On your big old screen, big TV. Man, look at that. And like the trees breaking the water from like the light from the sun being broken by the trees is like amazing. Here's something that's going to be crazy, that we didn't think about. I want to see that moving object moving across and cutting through the shadows and creating a dynamic shadow over this thing and see how well it looks, how good it looks, because I know it works, but I just got to see how good it looks. Oh, you know what? Because it's dynamic, it's not creating a reflection, is it? It creates a shadow, but it doesn't create a reflection. Oh no! Well, gotta cut it. Oh wait, there it is. There's the shadow. There it is. That's what I was trying to see. Just gotta cut the moving object. Just kidding though. I think that whenever you get right up underneath it, it seems to vanish, which is a little bit weird. Oh, there it goes. Now it's working fine. I haven't baked lighting. That's going to be a thing too, because I need to rebake the lighting now that the reflections are here, and then I need to rebake the reflections after the lighting is there, and all that stuff to make it all perfect. Okay, suggestion: replace those ivy pieces with maple saplings. You missed a comment also. Oh, Salgy Water looks big. Okay, post this on Twitter right now. Oh, yes, I will. You missed a comment also. Or not that one. Sorry, the suggestion: replace those ivy pieces with maple saplings. So the ones that are like these. This was a work in progress one. I can just delete that one. You talking about these ivy patches? What do the maple saplings look like? 'Cause now I am curious. You have piqued my curiosity. Is it in? It's in Flora MP. Maple sapling. Interesting. 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 So what do I do with this? I just make it look like, sort of like, ivy? Like vines? I honestly could do both, actually. Is this the one? Flatten it out and scale it however you want. Gotcha. So, like, I kind of feel like I want to do both of these because they look like two different kinds of vines, and here in the swamp you get like 6 different vines all hanging onto each other, all trying to strangle a tree at the same time. So if I actually clipped them into each other really strategically, I could do both, and it'll make... Oh, that keeps happening. And it'll make them look that much nicer. That one's a little bit not quite flat enough, I think, this way. There we go. I could be wrong, but let's see. Yeah, that looks a little bit like flatten on Z, I should say. Oh, flatten on Z. So you aren't making it tall and drippy, you're doing... Oh, for the wall! Oh, I understand now. Yeah. I thought you meant the ones that were hanging. But you mean like this. Oh, that does look much better. You mean get rid of these and do these. That is so much nicer, you're right. Like this one looks like a good hanging vine. But this, you're right, that looks way more like yeah, like an actual, like, what do you call it? An ivy patch on a wall, like these are kind of jungly, I guess. This one feels more like a, I don't know, like a swamp, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, I agree with you. That looks better. I think I might be able to scale it up a little higher on the Z, because I made it a little too flat, so where the leaves aren't three-dimensional anymore to one another, but that is looking really nice. Man, that's really good. I don't know about all of them, because, like, if I do this out here, will it look like it's hanging anymore? I mean, I'll give it a shot, obviously. but I'm just like, I wonder... Yeah, you might be right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And since it's like rounded, sort of, it means it's not like exactly rounded. It's got like points and stuff like that that I can draw, that I can use as like focal points. these are like, they're in straight lines. And because they're in straight lines, they have to be angled the same way every time. I can't rotate them around in different angles to make it look like it's dripping down in different ways, you know what I mean? With this one, because the leaves are all sort of going on different, in wild directions, more like ivy does sometimes, it actually makes it to where, like, I could hang one like this. So that's like a really good point. Like, I can just, like, and then it looks like a totally different shape. Much more realistic, much more natural, and sort of wild. Whereas this is like, it's like someone came in and was like pruning them. Doesn't have to be fully flattened either. And the higher up the higher you go, the more roots you get in between. Nice. And then this is large. There's also a small, and yeah, there's a small and a large. So like theoretically, this one could be used as well in some way. Yeah, no, I like this a lot. You're definitely right. Missed a comment. What'd I miss? This is better ivy piece because the actual ivy is way too bright compared to every other green flora. That's true too. It is very green. I might still use it here and there, but like I was saying, I don't like how, like, I've got like 3 different shapes, and that's about it. You know what I mean? Maybe 4. And that I think there's 4 different ivy pieces actually. But yeah, I've got like 3 or 4 different shapes, and that is it. I can't go in like this might only be one shape, but it's one much more useful shape because I can actually combine it and make it work, right? But because the ivy has a very specific like termination point, if I start to layer it, I mean, I guess it kind of just gets longer, you know what I mean? And it's still just the same thing, but it's just longer. So I definitely like how I could like shape, it's like I can actually prune this and shape it and rotate it and find different angles, and like that means it multiplies its effectiveness. Like I can hang it here, I can hang it like this, I can choose whatever side I want to be the side that's on the ring, on like the circle. So I definitely like that a lot. I'm gonna leave these here. I'm not gonna do that right this second. I'll do that later because I think it's good enough for as it is, I think. But I need to find a good spot to take a good screenshot from. And obviously I want to do it without the reflection volume. I know for a fact that there's a really nice spot back here that you can't see that behind me. It's all orange. And then like the light through the trees hits really nice. And we can see if we can get a good reflection. That's more of a tree effect. It's hard to see the reflections on the... Okay, there kind of sees like the tree reflecting and stuff like that. But this will be one of the screenshots, not the main one though, because this is a little bit not perfect for the there we go. I'll get some god rays in there so that this effect, so this one has a good one. Let's see. Snipping tool mode, window snip, new, click. Look at that. I'm gonna save this off in a folder and then do it because I usually just copy and paste it to Twitter, but I kind of want to hold on to these pictures for later because in my Forge Plans folder, I've got a few that I was doing that. My folder in here is still called Bear Trap. Bereft, Swamp Reflections 01. Cool. Ivy is also way too uniform. Yeah, exactly. That's my thing. That's what I was saying, was that like it's always these straight lines. Find the new stick objects too in the biomes. I don't know where those are specifically. Oh yeah, I need to place some logs down and all sorts of stuff. Like this area definitely needs some more like destruction and wild, you know, effect. Let's see. Let's see, that shows the light, the shadow of that thing being cast, which is kind of dope. And then it just sort of vanishes. I see what's happening. Oh, man. You know what's happening? Because they're dynamic objects, they're getting far enough off my screen that they're no longer rendering. They're culling. So that's what's happening. I need to figure out a way. I wonder if they could add something that would tell it not to cull an object, like mark an object as not something that will be culled in the renderer. I don't know if that's possible. Like the no collision thing that they were working on, that they just got out. It was really dope. I'm gonna get up here and look down on it and see how it looks. What do you think? Good angle? I actually like how the reflections are making the muddy stuff. Ray trace shadows. Ooh, yeah, I have that. Whoops. I actually can turn that on. Let me see. I don't have it on right now, but I'm pretty sure I have the ability to do that. Ray trace sun shadows. High. Let's see if that kills my computer. Is that... Oh. Yeah, okay, so no, it's not that the let's see, high is what Xbox uses. Gotcha. So it's not that the lighting effect, that the lighting engine can do anything about these shadows appearing or disappearing. It's that in Halo games, going all the way back to Halo Reach, possibly even Halo 3, I think, whenever you look away from an object, it stops rendering it so that it can save the processing for everything in front of you, right? So what's happening is that thing is too far behind my sight cone. If my sight cone is wide enough that's enveloping it, whenever I turn far enough, it envelops it off screen to the left there and makes it render so that whenever I keep turning, it's already rendered and I don't ever see any pop in. But because of that, it's making it to where the lighting is no longer hitting it, so it's not casting a shadow, and that's the problem. Fortunately, this thing will be moving, so a lot of time people won't even notice that there's a problem. Yeah, it is going to be a minor issue with this map, unfortunately, apparently. Let's see. I kind of just want to get some of that yellow in the background. Should I get in a vehicle and drive around? That's what we should do for an image. That's what we should do. I'm gonna hop in a warthog and get screenshots with the warthog. Ooh, that was weird. Oh, it's because my lighting is all weird, isn't it? Because I've got to switch my shadows. Like, this is really dope. Like, right around, like, I don't know. I say I don't know because I just realized I'm sitting here trying to set up a shot in front of a master. Oh man, look at that. That was terrible. Oh, it rotated. In front of Aaron, who does, you know, virtual photography on a regular basis. Like, does this damn near professionally, and I'm over here like, I don't know, I'll angle the warthog like this. I just feel like a goof, to be honest. Let's see. Let's see now. Man, it looks cool. Okay, I kind of want to get a clip of it and not like not a screenshot. You know what I mean? Like, I got to get a video clip of it. Like, I can do a screenshot, but I feel like I need a clip of it. Oh no. No, it rotated. That's not what I wanted. Let's see, these reflections got me solid as a rock, to be honest. Nice. Let's see. What do you think? I need to get a clip of me driving around inside of it. That's what I think. So let's go ahead. Let's start over here. Let's start right here, and we'll just sit here and wait for a second. So the beginning of the clip will end up having us right here, right? And then I'm just going to drive through and loop around the building. Clip would be better since it's a dynamic element. Exactly, I agree. So what we're going to do is get some lighting here. Look around. Look back down at the water to get the reflections. And then we're going to go through here. Power slide. Go around. Hop the hill. Splash back into the water. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. And that should be about a 1-minute clip. And that should be roughly a 1-minute clip, and then we'll see how that works out. You guys can't see, but I've got the Xbox, or the middle Xbox button thingy menu open. Continue to capture folder. Yes, continue, please. And let's see how that clip came out. But yeah, let's see. And then I'll post it to Twitter. Now, of course, I use that clip thing, which means it's going to be lower quality than like the stream probably was. Oh boy, it's got a big old dead zone at the beginning. Ugh, that wasn't a minute. I didn't drive around for a minute. Oh no. And the quality is so low because the clip recording thing can't possibly get as good as my renderer. All right, you know what? I'm gonna make a good one, but I'm gonna have to do it off stream because I can hit start recording. Don't worry, you can trim before uploading on Twitter. So I agree, but also like look at it. It's poopy graphics. Like the resolution is so low compared to the actual thing. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit start recording on OBS because I think I can do that without ending the stream. And then it will have music in it as well, which will be kind of cool. I'll probably want to mute my mic while I do it though, if that's all right with you guys. Turn the HUD off too in Halo. Oh yeah, let's do that. I gotta hit back for that, so I can do. Nope, that's not it. These. There we go. Alrighty. I like that other side to start from because it has the sunlight in it immediately gets your attention with the sunlight. So I like that a lot. Oh wait, no. I don't want that drop pod to be popped already. No, like the full HUD. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, I'll do that. Ooh. Yeah, let me go around this way so it doesn't pop that little thing. Alright. So, how do I do that? Settings, video, right? Where do you turn off the HUD from? Is it gameplay? HUD. Boom. Yeah, there we go. Do I need that frame rate thing in the corner? Let's get rid of that too. Settings. Is that gameplay? I forget where you turn that on and off. Or is it accessibility? Or is it video? Max frame rate limit, quality, ray trace, sensor sharpening. Where is that thing? FPS counter, network statistics. There we go. No shields, ammo, FPS count, gameplay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So now I need to mute my mic and turn my face off. So I'm going to switch to gameplay only, which is one of my other stream things. And my mic is already muted on that one. Ooh, let's move that folder out of the way. And then it will... And then, so you won't hear me for a second. But yeah, be right back. Alright, we'll see. How was that? Let's see. Recordings, my other folder. Here we go. That should be right here. Should be much better. Oh yeah, you still have your dimmer overlay thing on for your main screen. I was wondering why it looked darker than usual. Oh shoot, do I really? Huh. Look at that. Where is this? Where is that? Notifications. Color source. Whoa! I forgot that was on there. I've been streaming like that since the season started. I was doing that for that what do you call it? Wow, I didn't realize that. Yeah, this is much higher quality already. So yeah, that one will work better. Can I upload that straight to Twitter? I think I can. Let's see. Twitter Post. Yes, please choose either one GIF or up to 4 photos. No, I want a video. Wait, how can... I thought people could upload videos to YouTube, I mean to Twitter. Is that like a thing you have to like pay for? Is that like with the blue check or whatever? That you get access to that? Oh yeah, those reflections definitely activated my index. Nice. Okay, I need to figure out how do you do video uploads? Post? GIF? Like they're all images? I don't even know. I don't see where it's supposed to tell me. Yeah, that's only accepting. Oh, because it's an MKV. It's got an MP4. Oh shoot. Really? Post file. Okay, yeah. Post file. Poll emoji. There's media. Schedule. Is it supposed to be post media where you get this little pop-up? And then, see what I did was, if I hit Control V, it's right there. And then the only thing that's showing up in the folder that the other one, that's in, is this MP4 file. Apparently my MKV files are not the right file format. Yeah, I guess you'll have to convert it. Dang. Okay. Or I could upload to YouTube and then just link to that. Which would take just as much time, I think, probably to upload it. Let me do that. Upload video, and then I can name it, put a description in it, and all that kind of stuff, and then tweet that over there. Nah, why not? Wouldn't that do the same thing? It's still gonna take the same amount of time. Let's see. Murky water reflections test drive. Prefab. As Wilco's murky water prefab. Oh, let me grab the. Hey, send me your prefab. I'm gonna link it in the description. Twitter interaction will get more overall attention. Oh no, I'm gonna tweet it to Twitter. I'm just gonna put the description in there. If you link to a straight link to a video, it just basically embeds it in the tweet. So I was just thinking I'd do that. And you can also just tag me in it while also playing from Twitter itself. Yeah, no, I agree. Wait, doesn't it just yeah, okay, cool, in Discord, yeah. I think that if I just put it in, and I can just copy this URL directly, put that in there. Cool, cool. The murky water prefab. Okay, alright, okay. Play, Halo clips, not forge maps. Oh, that's my weapon. I was like, did someone join my fire team? I was worried for a second there. Let's see, and then come up here, grab one of these images. Yeah, that one's for the best. It's got some reflections of the water in it. Let's see. Okay, public, copy that. I'm pretty sure it won't autoplay like a proper video and Twitter will. Good point. But to convert it, I'm gonna have to take like, I mean, it'll take like 30 minutes just to frickin' do. I mean, I could theoretically, like I've got OpenShot. This is my video editor that I've got that I usually use, right? And it is free and therefore very inefficient and takes forever. It's still opening. Like I just clicked on it, it's opening. Okay, so if I go in here, I slap this in here, I can add it to OpenShot, then I can slap this down here, and then I guess this isn't taking long at all. I forgot I have a new graphics card. This is old graphics card. That was old graphics card. Let's see, where's my project file? Not project files. Where is that? Video. Oh, no, that's not it either. Where's my? I haven't published one in a while. Export video. That's all it is. There we go. And then we set advanced. I feel like I might have grabbed the wrong editing program. Did I have 2 of them on here? I've got OpenShot. Do I have another one? Because I feel like this isn't what I'm used to. Unless I did a major update since I was doing it last. Which would be crazy. Because like, this isn't the screen I'm used to at all. For, you know, exporting. Okay, well anyway, target MP4, video for profile, Jesus Christ now. That's not what we want. Let's see. Full HD, 60 FPS. This is what I'm playing the game at, so that should be good. But a lot of programs like Twitter, I just bit my tongue again on that same spot I bit it in the middle of the night. On Twitter, and especially on YouTube, they downgrade the quality of the video whenever you upload it. So I probably, even though this is a 1080p video, I probably want to upgrade it to 4K so that as a file, it imports as a 4K, and then whenever it degrades the file, it ends up making it look back correct like how it was, right? Because that's usually, that's what people online say to do anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. Why is there 4K? Let's see, bitrate's more important than resolution. Yeah, look at the FPS. And the bitrate will be, I think, in a separate selection, but why is there a 59.94 and then a 60? Alright, we're gonna do 60. Quality, high. This is the simple section. If I go to advanced, will it retain that and then go, and then make it even better? Profile. Yes, it did retain it. Good. Height, pixel ratio, interlaced. Let's see, image sequence settings, MP4, bitrate quality 15 megabits per second. Or is this good? What should I be doing here? That's megas, not kilos. So it might be good. Bitrate quality for audio is at 192 kilos, and this is 15 megas. That's shocking for 4K. 15, yeah, I don't know. What should I put this at? What would be a good one to make this uploadable? Hey? Let's see. What do you think would be a good one here? I don't know why it's setting it to this specific amount, and it might be still like this from the lower quality one. Usually 4K is like 50 plus. Yeah, okay, I'll do 50. What do you think? 50, and we'll just export the video to, not this folder, let's go to my, oh, you know what, we'll go to my Forge Plans folder, we'll go to Bear Trap, which is this map, Bereft, and we'll do Bereft, Murky Water Reflections. Then again, it's megabits per second and not MB. Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, it's MB/S. That's the same thing, right? MBPS and MB/S is megabits per second. Usually 4K is like 50 plus. Isn't that the same thing? I could be wrong. I'm just going to click export. We're going to find out whenever we go look at it. And that's going to take a while. Well, it's probably, I think it's already uploading. Where's the, yeah, Murky Water, yeah. So the other one's already uploaded, at least. Oh, maybe, worth it, yes, I know, exactly, I agree. Let's see. So I can put this over here. And, oh, it won't even let me move that. Okay, well, if I open Halo, it'll just put it on top. So I'll still be able to see the other one. Okay, so the other thing I want to do, let me, because we're doing like multiple things with my graphics card at the same time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to settings, video, well, first off, I'm going to turn back on the FPS counter. I'm going to go to video, where's the HUD? Where was the HUD turned off? It was still gameplay, it was HUD right there. There we go, now we have the HUD back, and then we can go here, turn these back on. This is how I usually forge, by the way, with no HUD on or with HUD at low opacity. Oh, nice. I like to forge where I can see all of the tools. Okay, one thing I was gonna do before we, but while that thing is doing that, let's go to, wait, is it layout? Where's my effects section? Oh, those are just in the nurseries. Right, I don't have an effects section. Okay, nursery swamp. Set as working folder. I believe that these effects are in here. Let me see if I can find them. There they are. Yep, they're in there. So what I'm going to do is there's a brand new effect that they just added. Let's see. This since I have OLED, it's bad to have all the static stuff on screen, especially shields. It's also really bad whenever you have a big screen, because they get bigger and bigger and bigger with your screen. So I can understand that too. Like you'd have like this big old box over here with text in it. So yeah, I gotcha. That makes sense. Let's see. Where am I looking for? I am looking for the new energy, banished energy mining laser. Yes. This is gonna be my new beam for this, because it doesn't disappear whenever you look away from it. Like if I'm over here, look, it doesn't despawn. It doesn't despawn all the way down. The whole thing stays visible the whole time. Always visible, every angle you look at it. Whereas to do that with the other ones, I needed 4 of them. As you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 objects there for the original ones. And that's a lot of effects, and that's altering my effects budget. Can I not make it shorter? Okay, it does get shorter, but it gets, oh no. Maybe I can't use this one. I thought I was going to be able to, but it's not getting shorter. It's getting shorter while also getting much thinner. Oh, weird. Oh no, that's so weird. Well, unless I want to make them come from back here, this may not work for what I wanted. I thought that I could scale it, like the scaling effects thing. But I think I'll have to make it generate from back here if I want to use this, which would work. I mean, that would make sense of why what the bases are. But that also means that out here, I'll need to add some structure out here to like project the other one. What do you think? Because basically what's wrong is that whenever you scale down, what's it on? It's basically this thing. What's it on? It's at 52%. So the beam, this beam only gets like that thin, or that like. If I want it to be appropriate length, it's definitely shrinking too much in. Yeah, let's see, position. Yeah, and I can't change its scale manually. Dang it, that sucks. This was exactly what I needed, I thought. It was the solution to a problem I had. Except it doesn't go. I can't make it shorter differently from the sides. Oh, that's so frustrating. Banish plasma energy beam. And this one like makes a sparking effect. Yeah, I don't want that. Covenant energy medium. My computer is blowing its fans at maximum power. Oh, is this an energy barrier? Yeah, it is. I like this energy barrier. It's pretty cool. Okay, we're at 63% now. Let's see. Energy glow. Yeah, I don't think there's another new energy though. Right? So this is kind of like, this is my option. I mean, I guess I could, I don't know. Does this one disappear? This one doesn't really disappear, does it? Yeah, it does. The red part vanishes. Watch. The red is there, it's there, it's there, it's there, it's there, it's there, and gone. It just clips away. So this one partially disappears. Man, I was really hoping this beam would be a solution to my problem. Oh gosh, where is it? There it is. Let's see. Now we're at 75%. Let's see. So if I have to do it at maximum size with this, and that would put this one over here. Let me just Grab that one, and then go on the y-axis. Make them the same. Huh. And then they'd be pushing through the entire map pretty far. I mean, I could theoretically, like, if I worked this into it kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like, I could have something over here that makes this make sense. And then, of course, just change this effect to blue. That was the idea. Was that I would switch them to a blue, a more normal, like, Forerunner blue kind of effect. Let's see. What about now? 87%. We're so close. Let's see. Let's see. What's a good blue? There are a lot of good blues. That one's pretty nice. I kind of like this one. See, that's not bad. I don't hate that. And it also means that the effect will be like above your head over here, which kind of looks dope. So yeah, I might still replace these with these beams. I just have to figure out how to work them in. I'd have to build something out here, like I said, that might like attach to that in some way. Might be kind of cool. But it would be more visual, more static objects for the art to do that. But also it would get the effect that I really want. And I might be able to work it into this, to where I'd have like these hexes, but like have them like different, and then have that on there. What about now? 100% it just turned green right as I looked up and saw what about now. Like I saw it turn green in the corner of my eye. Done. Open shots done. Okay, now we can minimize that and find the... was it where... no, I put it in the... map bear trap. There we go. Boom. Here we go. Bereft Murky Water Reflections MP4. Let's open that. See what it looks like. Yeah, that looks much better. Still has that choppiness. I was noticing that while I was playing. Maybe I should have turned my shadows off of the ones that we had it turned on. Like it's like a little bit choppy throughout the beginning. I think it smoothed up near the end, but it was kind of annoying. It's still doing it. Dang. Was that introduced in the video, or did it record that way? Your PC sounds like a 2013 launch PS4 trying to load Modern Warfare 2's main menu. I know, right? Alright, well there we go for now. I mean, it's a little bit weirdly choppy, and I do believe that was... Did that happen while I was playing? I don't remember. Or is this OBS introducing that? It was choppy on stream because you were recording while streaming. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Well, that's really good looking, at least. It might have some good still frames here and there. And really quick, here is the YouTube video. Just gonna like my own video real quick. Look at that. Yeah, the YouTube video is also basically the same, just as choppy, just as silly. Cool, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, so, now we put this on Twitter, right? And we can upload this. Boom. It actually worked, look at that. Testing out, or implementing at as Wilco. Let's see. Murky water prefab on my big team battle map. Bereft. It's looking pretty good for a block out now. All right, now let me go back and grab your prefab. Link to his prefab here. Wow. Okay. Alrighty. Looks good. It says uploading 32%, so I gotta wait till this thing finishes uploading. It's choppy on stream because yeah. I think that if I wanted to re-record it off stream, it'd be even cleaner, but I think it's perfectly fine as is. I kind of like these new beams anyway because they're much more intense and interesting. The old beams were very, like, static. And what I can also do with them is, while it's uploading, go ahead and grab them. So the one over here, right, would be more like Forerunner-y, kind of orangey yellow, like it's got no power, right? Which usually is like a beam. Well, actually, they kind of do usually have a blue and orange combo, don't they? So, like, if I did go with, like, an orange, like this one here, maybe, with the orange, it would look like it was, like, or with the blue, I mean, it would look like, hey, there's something wrong here. But, what I was thinking about doing was going with a really dark kind of blue that would sort of make it almost have no second wisp to say, hey, there's something wrong here, you know what I mean? But, who knows? Wait, maybe I should... Let me try this, actually. Let me put the second wisp. Let me do the dark blue as the main wisp. Like that. And then just have the beams. That looks like the special beam cannon by Piccolo. Kinda. Let's see. I kinda like that, but I think that the blue needs to be... Instead of that, it needs to be like a dark, like, purple or dark red. Let's see. That's dark purple, and it looks pretty good. It's like almost like a gray. Yeah, that looks much better. Yeah, it's not as intense. Not as healthy looking, you know? Okay, and then I bring this over here. And the truth is, what I should be doing is going like this, and grabbing that one. And then this one. Nope, not that one. And then this one here. And I should go like this. No, not that. Not that. Just the Z. That way they're perfectly aligned this way and this way. And then what I want to do is figure out which way, how far to put them this way. And what I'll do is I'll just grab this one and assume that this one is in a decent enough spot. And fix the actual location later. So I'll grab that one, and then this one. And then this one. And then on the Y, double enter. Ba, ba. Here we go. X, Z. So bright. I'm sure that's blinding for you, Aaron. X and Z. There we go. Uploaded 100%. Post. There we go. Here we go. So you are officially, I officially shared your thing. Okay. Now, boom, boom. And now I can finally delete these horrible looking ones that I had before. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Which I especially hated because they would disappear. They're taking up way too much of the effects budget. There's just like so many things wrong with these originals. Gosh, spotting the cone is very tough. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that looks so much nicer. I like that a lot. I'm gonna have to come up with something that'll be projecting it, something akin to this. Not this exactly. But I like, but it's good enough for a for the you know, the visual for now. This also means, oh, you know what else I can do now? I always wanted to do, even from the beginning, I talked about it a lot. Oh, I have all of these in the same folder, even the ones in the snow side. Is that I wanted to have bridge lights, right? But then the lights would sort of despawn, so I was like thought they were really lame. And so I was like, whatever. I guess I won't do that then. But now I realize that, like, yes, they get thinner whenever they get shorter, but like that's just right for this, right? Ooh, that is too long. But like I could theoretically put these all the way to like the middle or something. Not gonna want to do it there. I'm gonna find out where I'm gonna do it too. But like, Jesus, it's so long. Okay, well maybe I won't be able to do that unless I do it from like some kind of object all the way up here, you know? Something that's like all the way up here. I might actually have to do it the other way around. What I'd have to do is flip it this way. And then find a spot that I want to connect it to down here. And that is a little bit weird to do. It's a little bit of a weird way to do it. Like that, basically. Going up into the light. 0? Is this thing not centered? I guess it's not. Alright, there we go. Yeah. So, that's kind of it. Alrighty. Well, that looks awesome now, and I'm really excited about all these reflection volumes. They look gorgeous. And the way this water looks. I love it. And, yeah, I think I gotta get off now, though. So, I'll catch you later, Aaron. I know you're still here. I don't know who else is here, because, like I said, Kick is messing up for me. I can't even see my own stream. I can't, go into my own creator dashboard or anything to see. So I'll just have to catch you guys later. It won't let me, host anyone. Like, it looks like it's saying I have 5 viewers, but if I go to the creator dashboard, it doesn't load, so I can't host anyone. Which is kind of frustrating. I wonder if that's happening to more than just me. I wonder if that's one of the reasons why people haven't been hosting a little... Like, I haven't been hosted in a while. I wonder, like, Unique used to host me a lot. He hasn't in a while. So I wonder if he's having similar issues or something. Or if it's just he's hosting other people. Who knows? But anyway, I'll catch you guys next time.